Hi guys, Super Cameraman here. From the latest news about episode 78, we have these 5 official spoilers provided by Mr. Boom, as well as separate information from Dafuk Boom. We already know that the episode will be medium in length and no longer than episode 77. And also, most of it, 80% of the work is already done, to be exact. If we have new spoilers, it may mean that there is not much left till the new episode, so today I suggest you to look at the footage from episode 78 in more detail, because there you could notice a lot of interesting details. For example, the return of the legendary spy camera toilet, although it was destroyed in episode 16, but its improved version will be in episode 78. We will see a lot of Astro toilets, which shows us the dominance of Astro over the Alliance. We'll find out who it is, as well as what new improvements the big TV man got, as well as the cameraman, and why this Astro toilet's eyes aren't red. This and much more in this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss new videos. Well, here we go. As you may have guessed, this spoiler shows the camera toilet analog from episode 16, since the original spy was destroyed. The thing is that in the early episodes, before the first Titan, the Alliance was as lost to the toilets as Astro is now, and the cameramen had to find the ones who control everyone and give orders. They had a hard time finding their base, but to get there, they had to check the place and then call for reinforcements. For this purpose, cameramen created a fake toilet, which had to sneak into the base and record everything on video. Part of the work was done. Cameramen managed to record the base, as well as skibidi scientists, but unfortunately, the fake toilet was revealed and then destroyed, and spy toilet and cameraman who was watching what was happening. It's no secret that Dafuk likes to repeat old storylines. Episode 78 will be no exception. Most likely, in this episode, we will see the same scene as in episode 16. This could be realized even from the helmet on the head of the toilet cam. The thing is that this helmet belongs to the Astro toilets, as there is a distinctive paw-shaped mark here. It's most likely the helmet of a junior juggernaut, but it's not certain. It is possible that in episode 78, we will see this cameraman spy infiltrating the trust of the Astro toilets. Maybe this time he will be destroyed as well, because Astro toilets are much smarter than skibidi toilets. In addition to the helmet, we can see here how much this fake toilet has been improved. Now he will be able to fly away in case of aggression, because now he is endowed with a jetpack, as well as he has powerful cannons, which were reciprocated from the Astro toilets. Overall this time, this fake toilet has a better chance of surviving than the previous time. On this spoiler, we notice a lot of Astro toilets, specifically 8. It seems to me that this is the beginning of episode 78, because it's usually the dominance of the Astro toilets that starts the last episodes. Of course, there are quite a few Astro toilets, and I think this is just a fraction of the Astro toilets. Still, the Alliance will be able to eliminate them, because they are regular Astro toilets, and you can see them up close in this spoiler. This is a regular Astro toilet. We've seen these a lot. Of course, they are much stronger than the regular skibidi toilets, but still, they are not that hard to destroy. But the interesting thing is that the eyes of this Astro toilet are not red, and as we know, all Astro toilets have always had red eyes. But instead, this one has some kind of red device on the toilet. Why do you think eyes aren't red in color? While you write your theories, I'll tell you my theory a little later. As we can see, these Astro toilets have a leader, right there in the middle. He's a little bit different from them, a little bit bigger in size, and he's also armed. But his eyes are red in color. Now let's get to the next spoilers. We have some character in front of us. To be honest, I don't know who it is, and it's hardly a reference to some famous person, because I tried to find a similar image on the internet, but alas, I couldn't find anything. But if you look more closely at this spoiler, behind you can see the very fake toilet we have already analyzed. It seems that this character is also a toilet, as he is in a strange shape, and you can also see a toilet lid behind him. And on the last spoiler, we saw 2 strong agents, a big TV man and a cameraman. The cameraman looks a lot like a cameraman named Fred. After all, he has identical weapons and looks like him, but unfortunately, it is not him, because Fred had a red shirt. In addition, Fred died in the full 77th episode, protecting TV man Titan from the attacks of Astro toilets. As for the big TV man, it's a very interesting character that we last saw in episode 77. He is interesting because he is currently the only TV man of this kind, despite the fact that the other races have similar agents, such as is the big cameraman or speaker man. But if you compare the growth of the big agents and this TV man, you can see that this TV man is bigger than the other big agents. This TV man has been improving throughout the series. We first learned about him in episode 40. He was taller than the other TV mans and also featured additional screens that were attached to his back. In this episode, he demonstrated his ability, or rather the brightness of his screens, and was able to blind the toilet skibidi. His next appearance was in episode 43, where he also used his blinding ability, but this time he failed, as this time the skibidi toilets were ready for it and were equipped with goggles. Seeing that it didn't work, the TV man squad retreats to avoid losing their fighters. His next appearance was at the end of episode 60. With the help of his crane, the Alliance watched Fake G-Man and Skibidi the Scientist, and thus learned their location. After these events, he helped the Alliance teleport out of that location, and if it wasn't for him, this squad would have just died. He gathered everyone in a container and then teleported them all to the TV Man base. But since the base was secret, the TV Man had to hypnotize the agents to forget about this place. His next appearance was with minor improvements, and you could say he got version 1.1. In episode 68, he tackled this toilet who wanted to fight 3 titans. After that, he offers to observe the squad. After the observations, the TV man leaves and appears in episode 70, where he is going to personally eliminate the Skibidi Scientist. And this is where we notice his improvements. Now he has speakers instead of 4 screens, but he retreats as soon as he senses danger. In the next shot, we see that if he hadn't retreated, he might have been the first TV man to be eliminated. As we can see, even as he retreats, the TV man is injured a lot, but he says that it's just scratches. And for some reason, he doesn't improve on the base, as 2 episodes later, he and the scientist TV man are teleported to the Astro detainer weapon, and it is here that we can see that he is in the same condition as he was in episode 70. In episode 74, he continues to teleport agents in a container. He can also be seen in episode 76, when the big cameraman shows the clipboard. Here we see that the TV man continues to teleport agents in large numbers into 2 containers. Next, he was in Enhanced 2.0 and got Astro toilet technology. Now, instead of 4 columns on his back, he has 2 claws which are created with Astro detainer technologies. Next, he was saddened by the loss of his friend, Fred. Well, and his last appearance at the moment, this is episode 78. And about the eyes of this toilet, the viewers were divided into 2 camps. Some thought that this is a raw version of the Astro toilet, that is, without rendering, and others assumed that this is just an improved Skibidi toilet. But the first option is much more logical. In general, the series is developing, and I think after 78 episodes, future episodes will be released on schedule, because the delay of the episode was due to fraudsters who wanted to get the copyright to Skibidi Toilet. Who are interested, you can learn about it in more detail on the channel. If you have watched the video up to this point, please give me a like, as it motivates me a lot to create new videos, and also subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on exclusive content, as sometimes Dafuk Boom shares information with me about Skibidi Toilet. I'm Super Cameraman. See you all very soon. All the best. Bye everyone.